People bang on and on and on about mindset work and the importance of working on your mindset and why you need to do all these mindset techniques and tools and tips. And the truth is, it's not enough. Mindset work is not going to make you confident. This will. Now, I talk about mindset work all the time. I'm sure if you've watched some of my videos, you'll see some of the mindset techniques that I've taught. Talk about things like journaling, affirmations, mindset monologues, empowerment lists. There are an abundance of tools that you can use to work on your mindset on a daily basis. But the truth is, working on your mindset alone is not going to make a difference. It is not going to make you confident on its own. It is a part of the confidence work that you are doing. So let me give you an example. A few years ago, I say a few years ago, oh my god, it's like 12 years ago now, I was at a point in my life where I was suffering with terrible anxiety, like crippling anxiety, to the point where I couldn't leave the house apart from to drive like 10 minutes down the road to my 9 to 5. I could see my grandparents. I did spend my weekends at home alone, ordering stuff off ASOS, watching people's YouTube videos. I was so consumed by my anxiety and by my phobia of people being sick, so it's called emetophobia, that I was terrified to go out for the majority of the time. I couldn't go to the supermarket on my own without having my mum with me. I couldn't get on public transport. I just was not living my life at all. And then I nearly got fired from my job. So my boss calls me in one day and says, if you have another day off sick, we're going to have to let you go because it's not fair on the team. I also at this point had like really bad IBS. So the anxiety would make the IBS bad, and then the IBS would make me more anxious because I'd be like, oh my god, what if I leave the house and need the toilet? So it was just this vicious cycle. And then I was nearly fired, and at that point I was like, I have to do something about this. Like, I'm 21 years old. I wasn't even 21. I think it was a few weeks before my 21st birthday. I was like, I'm not living. I'm just about existing. Like, I'm just about surviving the day. I'm just about getting through it. And I was like, I don't want this to be my life. I don't want to look back when I'm 80 years old and be like, oh, what did you do with your life? Nothing. I spent all that time in my bedroom watching other people live theirs. I didn't want that for me. So I made a commitment and a promise to myself that I would do everything I could to work on building more confidence and work on changing my life. And within the space of a year, I had been on multiple holidays abroad. I was socialising every single weekend, whereas before I would never ever socialise, especially not at pubs, because that's where people get drunk and throw up. So my phobia kept me away from pubs. I wouldn't go to the cinema in case someone choked on popcorn and threw up. Like, it was really severe. But as I said, within the space of the year, I was travelling, I was going in and out of London, I went to some networking events, I went to some bloggers events. I was actually living my life. I'd fallen in love, I'd had my heart broken, I'd been on a solo trip to Germany. I was actually doing stuff that I could look back on and be proud of. I went to a couple of festivals, and then I'd quit my 9 to job, and I'd quit my 9 to job. I'd quit my 9 to 5 so that I could backpack around the world on my own. And that didn't come from me sitting down and journaling every day. That didn't come from me writing out my dream day every day. That didn't come from me repeating my affirmation, I can achieve everything I set my mind to. I mean, it did. It did a little bit. Because when it came to me deciding to change my life, I made a commitment to say yes to everything that scared me. I made a commitment to do all the things that terrified me and to leave my comfort zone. And I used the mantra, I can achieve anything I set my mind to help me do the things that scared me. But it wasn't until I repeatedly left my comfort zone, when I didn't want to, that I was actually able to build more sustainable and greater levels of self-confidence. Because when I did those frightening things, I then had a proof list of you can do anything that you set your mind to. Just repeating the phrase, yes, it's amazing, yes, it can help you take action, but it is not enough to build that long-term, deeply ingrained levels of self-confidence that you require to achieve anything and everything you want in life. The only thing you can do that will truly build your confidence is leave that comfort zone. And I know you don't want to. I know it's not fun. I know that when you do the scary things, chances are there will be some sleepless nights, there will be some sweaty palms, there will be some racing hearts. It will feel uncomfortable, but once you have done it, you can then look back on things and go, oh my God, can you believe it? I cannot believe I achieved that. I cannot believe I did that for myself. And you will have proof that the scary things that will take you to where you want to be in life, you'll have proof that you can do them and that nothing bad will happen when you do them. Doing the things that scare you helps you build confidence and helps to show you that you are more capable than you perhaps might think. The more you leave your comfort zone, the more scary things you do, the more challenges you overcome, the bigger that proof list is going to be. And then the easier it gets to leave your comfort zone over time. It doesn't mean that every single time it's going to be easy. There are still times now where I have to force myself to leave my comfort zone. And I've been doing this work for the last 12, 13 years. There are still times where I am uncomfortable and I have to make myself do the things that scare me. But the best thing is now is I've got a massive toolkit of techniques and exercises and tools that I can do in the lead up to me leaving my comfort zone, and that I can also use when I've left my comfort zone and the discomfort zone calm down happens. And I've got a whole video on the discomfort zone calm down, which I would highly encourage you to watch if you are considering leaving your comfort zone, so that you can build more self-confidence and get the things that you deserve in life. And one of the things that I talk about in the confidence course, like, yes, there are an abundance of practical strategies that you can take and implement into your own life so that you can build momentum and build confidence before you leave your comfort zone. But one of the key things that we focus on within the confidence course is you actually taking the action and you actually doing those things that scare you. Because confidence comes from taking action. That's what's going to help you build the solid, unwavering, like rocket proof, that's not the word that I want to use, the solid unwavering levels of self-confidence that you need. Taking that action. So yes, work on your mindset. Do the journaling, repeat your affirmations, do the mindset monologues, do your energy work, reach for your confidence anchors. Do those things, absolutely. But please don't forget to take action and to leave your comfort zone, because ultimately that will build your confidence like nothing else. And that's what's going to help you transform your life. If you'd like to learn more about the confidence course, then you can check out the description. And if you would like a free resource to get you started, then you can download the confidence kit. If you found this video helpful, then do leave me a comment, hit that subscribe button, like the video, and I will see you in the next one.